Our second item is a conditional use application for the property of the Thompson.
Can't hear the echo.
You're being drowned out by the echo.
The buildings in the rear, the two
You
buildings.
can't hear anything out here.
Not hear a dang thing out there.
You've got a whole group out here and you can't hear you.
The Zoom sound also failed.
So that's a problem.
Use your microphone.
It's a public meeting and we can't hear you. And you've gotta do something about it.
I was starting to say that the buildings in the rear are not.
Can't hear you.
We could just cancel the meeting. Do you guys all want to cancel the meeting?
We couldn't help. No, we want to hear.
Understood.
Oh, we wanna hear.
Well, the Zoom is off, so we'll go back to the regular microphone. So, it is possible to hear what's going on. We can use the microphones and people can listen and not talk. And we can try and get through this.
We can't hear you.
Okay. So that's loud and clear. The Planning Commission has been doing, we've been doing our very best to run these meetings. They're only gonna get worse. They're only gonna get more congested, more contested, and more hot-tempered as time goes by. There's been a lot of hot language about both the Planning Commission and the developers and the team that works for the town. And I'd like to see a little bit more civility in what we're doing. Everybody up here is a
It's not an
volunteer.
ad hominem attack to ask for a large venue.
It is to run in here and start screaming at us. I'm not saying you did, but that's happened already twice tonight, so, I'm not accusing you of attacking me, but two people have walked in here and started talking to me loudly and saying, you're screwing up, fix it. And I'm saying, we are doing what we can with what we have.
Yeah, but civility doesn't feel like senior citizens in our community sitting on the floor out here in the lobby. That doesn't feel like civility. That doesn't feel good. As a brand new resident, I feel really disappointed to see that. And hear that we're going for civility, like senior citizens are sitting on the floor. And we're cool with that. Just check it.
How can I control, how can we plan, when they built this building in 1970, 75? Did they plan for a 150 person meeting? Okay, we're adjourned. Thanks very much.